On my way to 500. Please subscribe. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Resin Crafting with Chris Collected. Today, we have the beginning of tray madness. That's right, I've gone mad with trays. And so I'm going to do just some few office supplies and things that are going to be cute little decorative pieces for me. And that's what the next few videos will be. I'll be using the Resiners 20 color resin pigments for the first time, but we will still be using the T-Expert epoxy resin. It is a simple 1-to-1. Now for the second part. And I'm still using my Resiners dual head mixer. Let's go ahead and get that going. I've had a few problems with this cup. I think it's just a little too small on the bottom, and so it keeps catching. And so I think I'm gonna go back to my larger silicone cups. And for the first time, as you can see on the left, I have recently got the Air Light. This is from Resiners as well, and it is a tiny vacuum chamber to help pull all the bubbles out of it. So let's get a unique look at how that works. So as you can see, I have turned it on and it can fit 2 of these. There is bigger ones that can fit more. And if you really want to do it on an industrial level, I recommend a full vacuum chamber. But as you can see, it's pulling all these bubbles up out of the resin, especially the micro bubbles. Isn't that amazing? I had to show you guys this viewpoint. It was so good. All right, now let's get to mixing some colors in. As you can see, they're looking much more clear. Let's get that tank out of the way and get our first resin dye up. This is purple. As you can see there, each one is sealed, and so you will need to open each one up, but make sure you have something to then wipe off your blades, otherwise you're going to end up staining your scissors. We're going to put about 12 drops into this one. Next up, we have Sapphire. I thought they looked pretty similar, but I was like, I bet this one's going to be really blue. And so I was like, I've got to try this one. And this one I only did 6 drops of. And after we pour it, we're going to put that gold yellow in there too. So let's go ahead and mix these up. As you can see, this resin pigment is much different than mica powder. For starters, it's a liquid. And not only that, it's going to be much more translucent than mica powder will be. As you can see here, look at that. Look how clear that is, but also distinctly purple. That's one of the really unique properties of resin pigment. As you can see, this sapphire is turning out to be a really nice blue. As you can see, it's turning out to be an amazing blue color. Now, let's get to pouring. Okay, so for this first one, what we're going to do is this is going to be a little 2-part video for everyone, so no demolding today, but we will have one for next week for sure. And part of the reason for that is I wanted to do this outer rim in purple. And then next week, we'll fill it up with more color. As you see, I went a little bit over, but that's okay. It actually ends up turning out so cool. I can't wait to show you the demolding for this next week. All right, now let's pour the blue. Or should I say sapphire? Look at the clarity on that resin. As there is no demolding this week, I did include that second camera angle. So at the end, you'll be able to see all these pores one more time. So you can see them real up close and so good. I was like, this one was so good. I got this new airless one and I'm just like, oh my God, so amazed. It's just so clear. And so I ran out of a little bit of that blue. You know, when you're mixing these things, you always are a little unsure. I was like, I think it takes 3 ounces, but I was like, you know, I think it took maybe 3.1 ounces or so. So it ends up next week, we're going to need a little bit more. Now let's pour the purple. Really looks like that Robitussin. As you can see, we're not going to be able to finish both of these. But don't fret, if you saw my unboxing live the other day, I actually did preview how this piece looks when it is finished. And we are still going to add those gold drops. What I decided is 3 roughly on each. And then on the blue one, we are not going to touch them. We're just going to let those stay. And that way you can kind of just see how resin pulls into the center. Whereas for the purple, I wanted to just mix it up. And that way you can see how it is, if this is going to blend or is it not going to blend. I see like a little swirl pattern through it. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. There is no demolding, but there is all of the close-up cam. So stay tuned and enjoy. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm on my way to 500. I really wanted to show you this part as well. You can see with this liquid, it is automatically dropping in. And so that's what it's going to do in resin, as this is resin. And look how clean that color is. That's why I really ended up breaking this into 2 parts. I know I've been doing demoldings with everything recently, but I was like, this one, I really wanted to show you how this color is, and just, it looks so awesome. Look at that clarity. I almost had enough. Actually, this little bit of purple that I add in does look so good. Again, the clarity is just so good. So clean looking. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching. My name is Chris Collected. I love doing the little drops. Thank y'all so much. See you next time.